All right, Dr. Marc Siegel sitting down with HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy and EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin for an exclusive interview discussing their new push to remove microplastic from the food supply and environment. The author of The Miracles Among Us, Dr. Siegel, joins us now. Dr. Siegel, what can you tell us about the new initiative?
Good morning, Lawrence. Secretary Kennedy and Administrator Zeldin are declaring a war on microplastics. These are the tiny bits of plastic less than 5 millimeters in size, and they've been detected throughout our food, our air, our water, and in our own bodies.
Some of them may be benign. Other ones are very, very harmful. The science shows that they cause inflammation, they cause oxidative stress. They are, as a body, they are endocrine disruptors, so they interfere with your fertility.
Kennedy, with a long history of fighting chemicals in the environment, blames big business for causing the problem and wants them to clean it up.
That's a lesson we are all supposed to have learned in kindergarten, that you clean up after yourself. You don't force the public to do it.
Zeldin and Kennedy are announcing actions to further examine the contamination and the health risks. For the first time, the EPA is adding microplastics to the contaminant candidate list. This will help prioritize funding and pave the way for potential future regulation involving Congress. HHS is launching the Systematic Targeting of Microplastics, or STOMP, to research how microplastics build up in the body and the health risks.
This isn't just about the federal government coming in with some one-size-fits-all solution. It's also about education. This shouldn't be a partisan issue. This is about Americans coming together. We hear their voices.
Secretary Kennedy and Zeldin have formed a strong partnership under President Trump's Make America Healthy Again agenda.
There's no American in this country who can't get heard somehow by Secretary Kennedy. And it's an honor to serve alongside him.
I like everybody on that cabinet, but Lee and I work with particular closeness with each other, and I've really enjoyed the relationship.
And you expect it to continue whatever roles people have?
You never know what's going to happen.
You know, they look very close together, like teammates there, Lawrence. Whatever happens, it could involve these two working even closer together, Lawrence.
Well, so, Dr. Siegel, it looked like you got the big scoop because you got to interview Lee Zeldin with some of the breaking news. He could be the next Attorney General. Did you get to ask him about that?
I asked him about that indirectly in terms of changing roles, and our sense was that he's clearly in a lead position for that. I'll leave it like that.
All right, here's you asking him that question. Watch.
I would say that this team every day only grows stronger. When I was in Congress, people say, "Is this the greatest job you ever had?" And I said, "No, actually serving on active duty in the military was the greatest job I ever had." Until I was in this position. For the last 14 months, I would say serving as EPA Administrator, being able to work with Secretary Kennedy and the rest of this cabinet, and working under President Trump and Vice President Vance, this team, it is the greatest job I've ever had.
You know, Lawrence, people don't know a lot about Lee Zeldin, but I'll tell you one thing. He's had an incredible career as an attorney, not just as a congressman here in New York. He was the Judge Advocate General. He worked closely in the military. I talked to Jack Keane about it before I came on now. I mean, he's highly respected in both the military and as an attorney, which also would be a credential, you know, for Attorney General if that were something that he would be offered.
And he's smooth, very smooth. All right, thanks, Doc.
Thanks, Lawrence.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.